Thank you for joining us for this election night. I'm Todd Kuntz. Glad to have you here with us tonight. Of course, candidates across the state are awaiting the numbers, the final numbers to come in tonight. We have full team coverage. Our own Linda Larson is live for us in Boise. Kaylee Galaviz is monitoring the voting process in eastern Idaho. We want to begin tonight and start things off at the Idaho Republican Watch Party. It is being held at the Grove Hotel in downtown Boise. That's where we find Linda right now. And Linda, I'm sure there's a lot of excitement already building there.
There is a lot of excitement already, Todd, and there is a really large crowd here already. Usually you don't see people trickling in until a little bit later, but the excitement is definitely here, and a large crowd has already gathered to see what's going to happen in this highly Republican state of Idaho. Now, we're looking at a couple of races pretty closely. The first one is for incumbent Senator Mike Crapo. Now, he is seeking a fifth term, and an interesting side note here is that a Democrat has not been elected to Senate in Idaho since 1974. So we are looking for him to most likely defeat his challenger, Democrat David Roth. Now, we're also in the race for governor. We're watching that one close. Governor Brad Little is looking for a second term in office. He is running against Stephen Haidt, Charity Rose Davidson, Paul Sand, Ammon Bundy, and Lisa Marie. It will be interesting to see how much of the vote that Ammon Bundy pulls from the people who may have been dissatisfied of Governor Brad Little's performance. Now, the race for lieutenant governor includes Scott Bedke, Terry Pickens Manweiler, and pro-life. We're also going to be keeping a close eye on that. In fact, we're going to be talking to Scott Bedke in just a little while. That race has no incumbent because Janice McGeehan ran for governor in the primaries and was defeated by Governor Brad Little. Now, another race that does not have an incumbent is the race for the Attorney General's office. Lawrence Wasden was defeated in the primaries by Raul Labrador, and Labrador is facing a strong challenge by Tom Arkush. Other races we're watching are Secretary of State, Treasurer, Controller, and Superintendent of Public Instruction. And Todd, we're going to be here all night. We're going to get all those interviews for you as the candidates become available, and we will definitely keep you informed with all the excitement that's going on here in Boise.
All right, Linda, great coverage there. We will check back with you. Thank you so much. Also on the ballot tonight was an amendment to the state constitution. The measure would allow the legislature to call itself back into a special session after it adjourns for the year. Right now, only the governor can do that. It is an idea that has caused a lot of debate. Former Idaho Governor Butch Otter recently spoke about this issue. He does not think Idahoans should support giving lawmakers the ability to call themselves back. But Assistant House Majority Leader Jason Monk says he supports the idea on the principle of equal branches of government. Voters also saw an advisory question on the ballot. It is to find out if voters approve or disapprove of action taken in this year's extraordinary special session. There was a rebate of taxpayers' money, as well as $410 million designated to Idaho public schools. There is no binding effects attached to this question on the ballot. Now, of course, at this hour, polls are closed and votes are being tallied. Eyewitness News 3 reporter and anchor Kaylee Galaviz is monitoring the process in Bonneville County for us tonight. Good evening, Kaylee.
Hey Todd, I'm live at the Bonneville County Elections Office right now, where they are in the thick of it, both right here and downstairs, as the first big wave comes in. One big question in the county is whether or not District 91's record-breaking $250 million bond will pass. If passed, they plan to build 3 new schools and add updates to existing ones. Another item in question is District 93's $11.6 million 2-year supplemental levy to add updates to their schools. We will stay right here as the vote is being counted and have updates coming up. You can also stay up to date in real time on our website, news3now.com. Reporting in Bonneville County, I'm Kaylee Galaviz.
Thanks a lot, Kaylee. Thanks for that. I'm joined now by Dr. David Adler, a prize-winning political science teacher and author at Idaho State University, 25 years. That's a long time. Author before, plus you have a new book coming out as well, right? Right here shortly. Okay. We saw Kaylee there, the counting and tabulating and going through all the process now. Many of us wait. Why does it seem that it's taking longer in certain places, not here, but across the country, than it used to when voters were younger?
It certainly does seem that way, Todd. Of course, we live in an era in which we get immediate technological gratification.
We have all the technology. We're thinking it should be quicker.
Yeah, but your point is well taken, because the process has been elongated somewhat deliberately by various state legislatures in Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Michigan, dominated by Republicans, who don't want the early vote, the mail-in ballots, to be counted until after the polls have closed. And then that allows Republicans, the strategy goes, to announce that their candidate is leading, because historically Democrats have been the ones who vote early or who vote by mail, and so that vote won't be counted until late into the evening or the day after. And so it promotes the idea of a Republican victory, which unfortunately then can lead to a lot of skepticism, maybe even outright frustration and anger as the election totals change over the next day or two.
It doesn't add to a healthy discourse.
I think
and it gives that feeling of something's not right.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think the process of manipulating the vote counting process does not well serve our democracy. It simply serves to introduce skepticism and hostility, possibly even violence, as people fear that the election has not been free and fair. And that represents a great challenge to our democracy.
Okay, speaking of that, President Biden just, in fact, this last week gave a speech about it being a vote on democracy. Midterm election, was this a vote on our democracy?
Well, I think it very much is, Todd. The reality here is that what's at stake is the principle of free and fair elections, that all voters have the chance to vote. Every vote's going to be counted fairly and squarely, and given the fact that some states have passed voter suppression laws, made it much more difficult for people of color to turn out to vote, and introduced other difficulties, raises for a great many Americans the prospect that democracy is not well served and indeed is gravely challenged. And the reality here is that over half of the Republicans on the ticket nationwide are election deniers. They are the ones who denounced the 2020 election as fraudulent, led by former President Donald Trump. And the question is, will many of those candidates, if they're on the losing end now, refuse once more to acknowledge that the election outcome was free and fair and accurate, or will they deny it? As you well know, some candidates have already said that they're not prepared to accept the outcome of this election unless they win.
That always seems to be the human nature. The loser out says, hey, something's not right. I can't lose.
Yeah, you're right. We had hoped we'd left that behind on the playground when we were 10 years old. We would hope for more in our sophisticated democracy.
Yeah. Sometimes it feels like we need to go back to the 5th grade piece of paper in the basket at the front of the class, voting for class president.
That simplicity sounds wonderful.
Simplicity is great. Okay, we will visit a little bit later.
Great.
You stay put, and we'll come back and we'll talk about, you mentioned the national scene. We'll talk about that.
Good. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now, let's go to Wyoming. In the state of Wyoming, Republican Governor Mark Gordon was asking voters to give him 4 more years. And that's exactly what has happened. He defeated a little-known Democrat tonight, Teresa Livingston of Worland. She is a U.S. Air Force veteran and retired educator and U.S. Bureau of Land Management employee. Governor Gordon faced criticism in the pandemic's first year for public health restrictions that many in his own party considered intrusive and at times heavy-handed. It stirred talk that he would face a serious primary challenge, but as you can see, that was not the case at all. Now, the race to choose Wyoming's next U.S. representative has received a lot less attention since Harriet Hageman beat Liz Cheney in the GOP primary. Hageman is running against Native American activist Lynette Graybull. The Democratic nominee faces odds steeper than Cheney's. Graybull was also the Democratic nominee for the U.S. House back in 2020. She lost that to Cheney by a 44-point margin that year. Now, Democrats now consist of just 11% or so of the electorate in the state of Wyoming. That is actually down by half from a decade ago. Now, Democrats in Wyoming face steeper odds. It gets tougher in races including the contest for state superintendent of public instruction. Megan Degenfelder, who was Wyoming Department of Education policy chief under former Superintendent Jillian Below, is running against Sergio Maldonado. He is a longtime educator and tribal elder from the Wind River Reservation. A Democrat has not been state superintendent in Wyoming since the year 1991.